Watch this. Why you run like that? Why you run like that? Why you run like that? He like, hey. Okay. All because you wanted to go to that party so bad you couldn't find a reliable arrangement, get him a babysitter so he can be properly cared for while you go out 3 a.m. in the morning to go party on the beach.
He also allegedly suffers from spasticity, which is like a neurological disorder that makes it hard for people or babies to move their limbs. He also suffers from seizure disorder and CVI. Now, CVI is cortical visual impairment, which is just, it means that a part of his brain has been damaged, the part of his brain that controls his vision. So he has blindness.
Welcome back to where the drama never slows down and the updates keep rolling. As soon as Chrisean's son started trending again, the internet let out a collective sigh. Most people were thinking, what now? It feels like something new happens in this story every other week. Just when it seems quiet, another headline hits. This time, the leak has stirred up more than usual, catching a lot of people off guard. The rumor is that fresh information just came out, and it's already causing a stir online. People are questioning Chrisean harder than ever, especially when it comes to her parenting. Comments are flying across social media, and not many of them are kind. Her pages are full of debates, criticisms, and subtle jabs. A lot of folks are starting to believe her son might not be getting the chance he deserves. Some are saying he's already starting life with unfair disadvantages. The idea that he's being held back before he can even get ahead is worrying people. It's no longer just entertainment hits turned into a bigger conversation. This isn't just about one person anymore. People are watching closely to see what Chrisean will say or do next. Some expect a statement, others think she'll stay quiet and let things play out. But either way, the attention isn't dying down. Everyone's waiting to see how she handles it. And if history tells us anything, this won't be the last twist in the story.
Bad as I would want this information that was just put out about Chrisean Jr. to be false, at some point I'm thinking it might be some type truth to it. Because you gotta think, almost 2-year-old child is laying on his back. He's not mobile, so that means he's in diapers. So that means he's sitting in that. So can I believe there were maybe possible breakdown of the skin? I can believe.
Just when it seemed like things couldn't get any louder, another wave of drama hit. Reports tied to an alleged investigation into Chrisean's parenting started making the rounds. The internet was quick to react as details began to surface. According to online chatter, the reports reveal a pattern of chaotic nights and questionable decisions. It's not just background noise. People are genuinely concerned. The documents don't just mention general household issues. They reportedly describe several instances where her child may have been placed in unsafe conditions. The focus isn't only on drama inside the home, but also what was happening outside. One recurring point involves Chrisean being away from home late at night. Allegedly, she was out doing her own thing, leaving the child under questionable care. A specific situation making waves involves an alleged late-night party. According to the claims, Chrisean left her son near a body of water without proper supervision. That part of the story is hitting a nerve with a lot of people online. It's not just about being absent, it's the risk her child may have faced in her absence. And unfortunately, that's not where the concerns end.
I kept trying to tell y'all that Chrisean is a terrible fucking mother and y'all was just trying to have her back and give her so much sympathy. Allegedly, Chrisean's son's medical records got leaked. They're saying that he suffered from withdrawals from when he was pregnant, okay, because I know the baby wasn't doing it, so that means the mama was, and we all saw her smoking and drinking while she was pregnant, okay? The medical records are also saying allegedly that he suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome, meaning that he is being affected from what his mama did, allegedly. Allegedly is saying that he also has a seizure disorder, and is saying a few other things are contributing to the why he's 2 and he cannot walk yet. And even Yancy got on here. We've been trying to tell this girl to get help for her baby. She's talking about pray for her. All the prayers in the world ain't gonna work if you're not taking that baby to go get help.
Some people observing the situation have pointed out the boy's behavior, saying he appears nervous. He reportedly flinches when voices get loud or when someone moves too quickly. Fans have started reading into those reactions, and it's raising concerns. Many see it as a warning sign that's been overlooked for too long. The discussion has quickly spread beyond just casual gossip. From Twitter threads to gossip sites, people are calling this behavior a major red flag. It's not just a few comments, it's turning into a full conversation about missed signs. Social media users are asking how this situation stayed unnoticed for so long. Questions are flying about who's been watching and why no action was taken sooner. The frustration online is growing with each new post. Every time it seems like this Chrisean Rock story can't get any more intense, something new comes out. This latest wave of attention has fans once again shocked and questioning everything. People are wondering how she's avoided serious consequences up to this point. The constant drama has many questioning the system itself. And just like that, the cycle continues.
What if a wave came up and washed him offshore and he drowned and he got unalived? All because you wanted to go to that party so bad you couldn't find a reliable arrangement, get him a babysitter so he can be properly cared for while you go out 3 a.m. in the morning to go party on the beach. Is it that serious? Some people are just not meant to have kids. I mean, like, I don't like to judge nobody parenting, but she just be doing, she do shit and it's giving like, it's all for clout. She want to stay, she want to be the buzz.
Here's what makes this situation even more surprising despite everything that's come out. Some people still defend Chrisean. They insist she hasn't done anything wrong and doesn't owe anyone an explanation about her parenting. No matter how messy things look, they're standing by her. But let's be honest, if even a piece of these new claims is true, things aren't looking good. She may need to take responsibility sooner rather than later. Chrisean can't keep framing herself as the victim if all signs are pointing back to her choices. That's what people online have been saying all week. If she doesn't make some serious changes, things could spiral even more. This situation isn't fading, it's building momentum fast. And the real turning point: Chrisean has never publicly admitted to doing anything careless with her child. She's stayed quiet, carrying herself like none of this affects her. But the way these leaks keep coming, the silence feels louder than ever. It's almost like the story is unraveling on its own without her saying a word. Meanwhile, social media detectives are connecting dots from every video, post, and detail that surfaces. To them, the truth is becoming clearer with each passing day.
Looking at your son now, what type of legacy do you want to leave behind for him? What do you want him to know about Mom?
How to turn to God. I just want to teach him how to, because there's nothing I could do for him.
Starting to feel like Chrisean may have rubbed someone the wrong way again. New files, said to be medical records linked to her son, are now circulating online. People claim the documents outline private health concerns and delays in his development. The internet is in chaos, with opinions and speculation taking over timelines. It sparked yet another wave of public concern. These alleged reports mention ongoing challenges the child might be facing physically or mentally. Users on social platforms are dissecting every line like it's part of an investigation. There, trying to piece together what might really be going on in Chrisean's household. And even though no one can confirm if the files are real, the topic is spreading quickly. For Chrisean, the heat is rising fast. The truth behind the paperwork is still unclear, but that hasn't slowed the conversation. Doubts about her parenting are becoming more intense with every update. People are starting to wonder how much more can be ignored or overlooked. As the posts keep coming, it's getting harder for her to stay ahead of the narrative. Right now, the spotlight isn't working in her favor.
Okay, who's out here breaking HIPAA laws? Apparently, there's some medical records of Chrisean and her baby floating around, and I don't know if it's true. This is all alleged, but I'm just gonna share what I learned. Maybe, allegedly. So it says that the baby suffers from fetal alcohol syndrome and neonatal abstinence syndrome. So neonatal abstinence syndrome is basically the baby is withdrawing from opioids, some sort of, but they're thinking either opioids or cocaine in this case. And allegedly, but he also allegedly suffers from spasticity, which is like a neurological disorder that makes it hard for people or babies to move their limbs. He also suffers from seizure disorder and CVI. Now, CVI is cortical visual impairment, which is just, it means that a part of his brain has been damaged, the part of his brain that controls his vision. So he has blindness. Like a lot of people, I've heard people say this, but I just didn't believe it. But oh my God. It also says that he should be in palliative care. Now, I work in hospice, and a lot of people, they believe that palliative care and hospice is interchangeable, but it's not. The palliative care kind of focuses more on prolonging the life of the child or person in general. But in this case, if he should be on palliative care, he's got a very serious medical condition, and she needs to be taking care of him. How, as a mother, do you know these diagnoses, or do you know any of this information about your son and not help him in any way?
Some supporters believe the leaked documents suggest ongoing issues that might explain the child's quiet or delayed reactions on video. They say this could be why he sometimes seems less responsive than what people typically expect at his age. Now, clips of him are being shared non-stop, with every moment closely examined. Viewers are making comments like he seems disconnected, or why doesn't he show more emotion like other kids? The speculation is growing fast. What started as rumor has now turned into a full-blown debate online. Some are treating these alleged records as concrete proof, drawing conclusions without confirmation. Others are pushing back, saying it's a serious breach of privacy and should be left alone. But even with those warnings, the rumors are gaining traction. The story is spreading on its own with little chance of slowing down. The part that really has people talking. Fans believe these documents, if they're real, could explain how the child reacts to basic things, from toys to mealtime. Like, people think this new information completes the puzzle they've been piecing together from viral clips. To them, it all suddenly makes sense. Whether right or wrong, the internet has already made up its mind.
Sean's son's medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care quick. I tried to give Chrisean the benefit of the doubt because, you know, you're not always the best parent. Not everybody is the best parent, but they might be the best parent for that child. No, she's not the best parent at all. Like, seeing what's on these medical records is making me sick. Like, mind y'all, he didn't ask to be here and she did not have to have him.
The internet is now stirred up over talk that Junior has been receiving care from a range of medical specialists. Rumors say he's been seeing heart doctors, muscle experts, eye specialists, and physical therapists. Too many, this suggests he's getting proper support, even if it's been kept out of the spotlight. That part is offering some relief to fans worried about his well-being. Still, the overall situation hasn't cooled down much. At the same time, more details from the alleged leak are making waves. One section claims Chrisean has privately admitted to decisions she made during pregnancy that may have led to extra difficulties for her son. Even though she hasn't spoken on it publicly, people are taking this as a quiet acknowledgement. Some are calling it a behind-the-scenes effort to make things right. But others feel it's still avoiding full accountability. This kind of private action without public explanation has fans split. Many are questioning whether she's truly addressing the problem or just trying to stay ahead of backlash. The idea of trying to correct things without full transparency is rubbing some the wrong way. And while the child might be receiving help now, the story behind it is what's keeping the tension going. For now, the public is watching closely.
So allegedly, Chrisean Jr.'s medical records been leaked. I don't know how true it is, but it's saying that he got all type of stuff and how she was being neglectful. But my thing is, if the doctors test the babies after they were born and they see that something, like if she was doing substances or something, she would have had to suffer the consequences. So I'm not sure if everything is true or not, but whoever did leak that is about to face some serious charges because the HIPAA laws. Like, why would y'all leak?
It's a tough situation. And most of the online discussion keeps circling back to one point. From the start, this child has faced challenges, and being in the public eye hasn't made that journey any smoother. While it's good to hear that medical professionals are involved, fans say it's the public mistakes that sting the most. Those are the moments people can't unsee. And that's what continues to fuel frustration online. Viewers haven't forgotten the times Chrisean appeared to put her personal drama ahead of her son's well-being. These moments, caught on video, live permanently on the internet. One example people keep bringing up is when she allegedly left him alone in a car during an emotional phone argument with Blueface. That clip has resurfaced again and again, and it's far from the only one. There were also videos where people criticized how she was holding her son, saying it didn't look safe. Then there's the widely shared moment showing him on a beach late at night while she was reportedly at a party. That incident raised serious questions about judgment and priorities. Each of these clips adds fuel to a narrative that many are already convinced is true.
I don't know why y'all even give any type of attention whatsoever. We've never even seen Chrisean take Jr. to the damn park. The park. And this is only a part of what we see during her entire day. Imagine what that boy got to go through 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week with Chrisean, because y'all know she don't have no nanny, she don't have no caretaker, because she don't want anybody to know what Chrisean Jr. is going through. That he can't talk, he can squeak, he can't walk, he can't crawl. Like, what is actually going on?
If you thought leaving her child unsupervised was the worst of it, hold on, because what's coming next has the internet in shock. Just as it seemed the situation had hit its peak, even more claims started surfacing. These latest details are raising eyebrows across every platform. Longtime followers of this ongoing mess are saying she really crossed the line this time. And the comparisons are already rolling in. Some fans now say that the beach incident and the car episode don't even come close to what's being alleged now. It's the kind of twist that instantly takes over everyone's feed. Comment sections are overflowing with disbelief. People are openly asking, how does she manage to keep walking away from this without real consequences? The reaction is loud and nonstop. What's wild is that every time the story seems to hit rock bottom, something else pushes it further. The drama just keeps building instead of dying down. Even those who were once defending her are starting to question what's really going on. And while no official confirmation has dropped yet, the damage online is already spreading. One thing's clear, this isn't over yet.
Watch this. Why you run like that? Why you run like that? Why you run like that? He like, hey. Okay.
During one of Chrisean's recent live streams, Something subtle caught viewers' attention and quickly became the internet's next obsession. It wasn't anything she said did, was how her son responded to her actions on camera. In the clip now making rounds online, she lifts her hands while holding him. Almost immediately, he squirms and shifts away, clearly uncomfortable. Chrisean laughed it off, but the chat didn't. Viewers flooded the comments, questioning what made the child react that way. What really got people talking was the moment right before when she casually said, "Watch this." That line had fans speculating she expected the reaction, like she knew what was coming. After the moment passed, she stepped away from the camera to settle him down. But by then, the clip had already gone viral. The internet was in full theory mode. Some users suggested it might be sensory overload to many lights, too much noise and always being on camera. Others believed it was a deeper issue, like the child simply not wanting to be part of the live stream world at all. The moment reopened a bigger conversation about whether this digital lifestyle is truly the best environment for him. And as usual, social media started connecting dots fast. People began asking if this is what we're seeing live, what's happening off camera. Even without solid proof of anything, the incident added fuel to the ongoing debate about Chrisean's parenting style. Between viral footage, medical speculation, and non-stop online talk, the narrative continues to grow. At this point, every move she makes is getting picked apart in real time. The story just won't fade, so now I've got to ask you, my stars and hushers, what's your take on it all? Do you think there's truth to these theories? Or is social media overblowing a few seconds of footage again? Drop your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so you never miss the next update. This situation isn't slowing down anytime soon. I'll catch you in the next one.